I'll pay higher taxes. I look at it this way. I can pay higher taxes and people can have jobs, or I can pay lower taxes and I have my kid's teacher asking me for a loan because she's going to lose her house, which is true. You know what I mean? Like, stuff like that happens. So I'm going to lose the money no matter what.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
You know, you read about this stuff all the time. Like, you know, what dads say, it's going to be all right. That's your job as a father. Hey, it's going to be all right. You know, you got to, you know, your job when you run anything is to kind of reassure. So that's all I hope for, some reassurance.
You look at him as a father?
I mean, he's the father, the president of the United States is more or less the parent of the country.
You know, Kingfish, I still don't think we're going to have enough equipment.
Oh, Andy, you're making too much out of the thing. Any intelligent person can figure out an income tax.
Yeah, well, what's the first thing we do?
Well, the first thing is last year's income. I got all the figures right here, Andy.
Yeah, well, me and you was in all the deals together, and I guess we made about the same thing.
See, Andy? Somebody in there now that done had tax trouble. Well, I guess it happens all the time.
Oh, yeah. After all, these people up here is reasonable. It ain't like that they's out to tear you apart if you make one little mistake.
Holy mackerel. Put him through the meat grinder.
Say, it's a little hard for me. I wonder if you'd help me get my top coat over my shoulders.
Oh, pardon me, mister. But exactly what did you come up here for?
I was late in paying my tax.
Say, Kingfish, is hospital expenses deductible?
You heard what the man said, Andy.
Yeah, he was late paying his tax.
And we gonna be later than that. Come on, let's get out of here.
Although the consequences of not filing an income tax return aren't that serious, at the same time, it's not a laughing matter either.
Oh, no, son. Just like I say, we made out the returns, and my friend here done forgot to mail them.
Well, I guess that can happen.
Yes, sir. We'll make them out again and get the tax right over to you.
Yes, I'd advise you to do that right away, because failure to file a report can cause an awful lot of trouble and bring on some very serious repercussions.
Oh, yes, sir. We won't miss this time, and you will get the reports in a day or so.
I'm counting on that.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Good day. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
As long as you get them to the Income Tax Bureau, you's all right.
Yeah, I'm going to get these in the mailbox right away. Boy, a silver dollar. This is my lucky day.
Joe Louis was an American icon. Victorious in his first 27 fights, the Brown Bomber quickly rose to heavyweight champion of the world. His 1938 knockout of German Max Schmeling, who represented Hitler's Aryan ideal, earned him the admiration of millions of Americans.
Is watching carefully.
measures him. Right to the body, a left hook to the jaw, and Schmeling is down. The count is tied.
Right after Pearl Harbor was bombed, Joe had a title fight where he donated his fee to Navy War Relief.
Well, I'm not working for nothing. I'm working for my country, and I think that's about the greatest piece of work that anybody can do.
Well, I certainly agree with you for that, but you're turning over an awful lot of money.
Well, we all turn over a whole lot for this country at this time.
Joe volunteered for the segregated Army and defended his title while in the service, this time donating his normal fee to Army Relief.
I've only done what any red-blood American would do.
Since the checks were in Joe's name, the IRS taxed him on their full amount, even though he never saw a penny of it. At the end of the war, Joe was awarded the Legion of Merit. But what most people didn't know was that the IRS was charging him $50,000 a year in interest alone on his debt. When Joe's beloved mother died, leaving him $600, the IRS immediately seized it. They also confiscated all of his children's trust funds. Joe was forced to continue fighting until he was 37 and out of shape, just to pay off his ever-mounting debt to the IRS, which grew to $1 million, $100,000 a year just in interest. At the end of his life, Joe was forced to become a greeter at a Las Vegas hotel just to make ends meet.
It was a shameful thing to see a man like him, great fighter, great human being, being humiliated and destroyed in this manner, because after all, when you owe Internal Revenue money, no matter what you have, they take away from you. And they took a lot away from Joe Louis.